Have you ever noticed that you barely smell after a workout, but one stressful meeting can make you stink? Yes, the science is actually really fascinating. That's because your armpits are not just trying to cool you down, but they're also trying to communicate with the other humans around you. I'm dead serious. It's like, hello, can't see me, smell me. My name is Dr. Angeline, and let me break it down for you. Your body has two major sweat glands. The first sweat gland is called the eccrine gland. These glands are found almost everywhere on your body that releases watery type of sweat. They're activated when you're hot or you're exercising. They are your AC system. Their job is really simple. It's to cool your body down. The sweat they produce is almost entirely water with small amounts of salt and minerals. Fresh eccrine sweat is actually almost odorless. So why do people eventually smell after exercising? Because bacteria living on your skin will start breaking down components of sweat and skin debris into volatile compounds that produce body odor. Yes, volatile. The longer sweat stays on the skin or clothing, the stronger the smell becomes. Now, the second type of sweat. Let's talk about the nervous sweat. This comes mainly from the apocrine glands, found in areas like armpits and the groin. They become active after puberty. These glands respond to emotional stress only and not to heat. So when you're anxious, frightened, embarrassed, or under pressure, apocrine glands release a much thicker solution that's rich in proteins and fat. On its own, this secretion doesn't smell so much, but skin bacteria loves these nutrients. They rapidly break them down into pungent compounds called volatile sulfur compounds and short-chain fatty acids, creating the characteristic stress sweat odor, very specific to your own smell. We call it the BO. That's why a stressful presentation can sometimes leave you smelling longer than an hour at the gym. Now, this is where it gets really bizarre. They're only released when you're in a high emotional state, anxious, stressed, nervous, physically attracted to someone. It's like trying to be a peacock attracting your mate. Your armpits are like an emotional broadcast system. If you can't see me, smell me, hello, I'm here. Scientists have actually found that people can actually feel, let me repeat, feel stress signals from other people's sweat. So when they say their anxiety feels contagious, they're not just saying, they can actually feel it. So that's why Botox makes it fascinating. It doesn't dull your physical or emotional response. It doesn't stop your anxiety or physical attraction to someone. It is going to calm your nerve signals that is feeding these sweat glands that are releasing the acetylcholine so that you sweat less. So ever wondered why stress sweat smells worse than exercise sweat? It's not because you're sweating more. It's because you're using a completely different biological system. And understanding which sweat glands are responsible is also why treatments for excessive sweating, whether prescription antiperspirants, botulinum toxin injections, or energy-based devices, target specific mechanisms rather than simply trying to stop all sweating. There you go. Peace.